Good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are and whenever you are. Welcome, a massive welcome to Silent Hill. Yeah, Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill the first, the original, where it all began, where so many of our nightmares began. To any newcomers out there, thank you already for clicking on this. A massive welcome to you guys, of course. I say it every time, but who would have thought that such a simple act of just clicking on a video would mean so much to one person, but it does. It means a lot to me. And, your first question is probably going to be, well, who the hell are you? And, my name's Morris. That's pretty much all you need to know, except the rules, of course. Oh, yes. Can't forget those. Well, it's really just one rule. There's really just one rule around here, and that's to just relax, to get comfy, to enjoy yourself. Although I will insist that you grab a beverage of some description. I myself, I've got tea with me here today. A nice mug of tea. That's why, you may have noticed this thing is called playing games and sipping tea. That's because that's what I do. I play games and I sip tea, and I know what you're thinking already. You're thinking very imaginative, Morris. I like you already. Thank you so much. But you might also be asking, well, why should I stick around, Why should I stick around here? There's probably roughly 3.76 billion other channels. I've already played through Silent Hill, it's 15 years old. Why would I stick around here listening to you mouth off? Well, I'll tell you. I don't like to think of this as just another Let's Play channel. It's a very difficult concept to get across, but I don't just stick a game in. I'm not playing, by the way. This is a demo. I just stick a game. I don't just stick a game in, hit record, and just play for the sake of it. A lot of people do that, I find, and that's fine. But I don't want you to think that's what this is. I never do it without a reason. I never do it without a purpose, and I certainly never do it without things that I want to talk about. Interesting discussion points that throughout the whole series, hopefully we'll get to talk about. So yeah, hopefully I can get you to stick around. Hopefully that sounds good. To all you beautiful people out there who are already subscribed, thank you for being that way. Thank you for being you, of course. But you know the score by now. You'll already be settled. I know, I can tell. And hopefully you guys are excited about this one. I've sort of alluded to it here and there over the past, 20 years or however long I've been doing this. But yeah, it was always a game that I was planning to do, always a series that I was planning to do. Is there anything here that we actually need to change in these options? I'm thinking probably not. But yeah, this might come as a surprise to a lot of you who have been, following me for any sort of decent length of time. But I actually prefer Silent Hill over Resident Evil as a horror series. And hey, don't just immediately dislike that. Hear me out. Hear what we've got to say. There are a lot of points that I want to talk about as we go through this game as to why that is. But I guess one of the main reasons I'm doing this now, choosing to do this now, is, despite the fact that I've sort of leaned heavily on Resident Evil a lot over the years, and I love all those games, but there's been a lot of, I guess there's been a recent revival of interest in the Silent Hill series, pretty much entirely down to PT, which was the playable teaser, which was released on PSN not that long ago. And, nobody knew what it was. All of a sudden, it's a big reveal that it's linked to Silent Hills, which is going to be it's the upcoming game in the franchise. Directed by Kojima, who we'll all know and love from this channel in particular. No matter what you think of Kojima, that name alone is it's gonna cause a bit of buzz. It's gonna cause a bit of hype. And I kind of wanted to, obviously that game's not out, but I kind of wanted to go back to the original anyway. We've looked a lot at Resident Evil, and I want to look at Silent Hill was kind of, I guess, the other side of the coin. It was the big competitor back in the day. Not so much anymore, really, but, they were two very kind of, they were the two top-end horror series, the most popular ones. But both on the surface might look the same, especially this first game here. You're gonna see a lot of similarities between this and the original Resident Evils, but actually they're doing very different things. So we're gonna be talking about that as well. But yeah, so much to say, so much to do. We're already like 7 minutes in, so I'm just gonna get into it. Gonna be playing it on normal. I've actually only ever played this game through once before, so this is almost like a semi-blind playthrough because I don't remember all that much about it. So that's going to be, you know, a whole other thing in itself, trying to rediscover this game. But yeah, let's. I'll shut up for the first couple of minutes, I guess, while we try and figure out what's going on. Cheryl, where are you? Strange. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town. Cheryl. Yeah, I thought there was voice acting there, so that looked slightly out of sync. There you go. I didn't realize this game started so quickly, but here we are. We're already just diving in. What a great way to start. Footsteps?
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl? Where are you going? Hey, wait! Stop!
We gotta get after him, man. Oh man, I gotta rediscover all these controls as well. Down this alleyway, really, Cheryl? Come on. What are you doing to me already? Oh man, this is bringing back memories. It may interest you to know also, you know, a lot of people, this isn't going to be one of those series where, you know, I harp on about what it was like back in the day when I was, you know, 6 months old playing this game or whatever, and it scared me to death. I mentioned I only played through it once. That was, when was it? It was only maybe a couple of years, maybe 3 years ago, something like that. And it's Jesus. What is that? Well, I don't think it's Jesus. But yeah, even then, you know, so I was a man grown when I first played this, but it still scared the hell out of me when I was going through it. I'm just trying to do a little dance, make a little love, but no, I'm just trying to figure out these controls here. While I'm still safe, I guess. Oh man, these camera angles. That is some camera angles right there. And this is a fantastic opening sequence as well. Oh Jesus, already? That's strange. It's getting darker. Better than nothing, I guess. I almost don't want to say too much until this first sequence is over, really. That's why I'm kind of keeping it a bit hush-hush. Broken wheelchair. What's this doing here? What am I doing here? What is Cheryl doing here? What's this? I don't even want to know what that is. More blood. Can't see anything. I feel like we're going maybe the wrong way here.
What is this? What's going on here?
Hope this isn't Chris's blood. Hope this isn't Chris himself. What has happened here? Oh god! Oh god! I didn't realize those just came out of nowhere. No, I don't have a map. You're absolutely right. So let's just go. Let's just move. Ah! No. Get away from me. Oh god. They're coming out of the walls. Oh god. Let's move. Gotta love these controls. Got to love these controls. Crap. Move, move, move. Blocked by a fence. Trapped in here. Don't do it! Oh god. Oh god. Ah, he's not dead. Yeah, you gotta, for anyone unfamiliar with that opening sequence, you can't win. It's one of those. It's one of those classics. You're looking awfully smug. If you don't mind me saying, officer.
Was I dreaming?
How do you feel?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm alright, I guess.
Glad to hear it. You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
This is
Wait
a
a
rather
second, I'm just a
casual
tourist.
interrogation.
I came here for a vacation. I just got here. I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself. Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
Where is everybody?
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre's going on. That's all I know. What's your name?
Harry. Harry Mason.
Cybil Bennett. I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over. The phones are all dead, and the radio too. I'm going back to call in some reinforcements. Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Have you got a gun?
No.
Take this, and hope you don't have to use it. Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting. And don't do it unless you have to. And don't go blasting me by mistake. Got it?
Yeah, thanks.
You do best to stay nearby. I'll be back with help as quick as I can.
Oh man, that cutscene never fails to put me right on edge. And speaking of on edge, my god, that opening sequence, that is, I don't have the map of this place. That is a hell of an opening sequence, I think. And it already, I mean, we're going to be making a lot of comparisons between this and Resident Evil, the early games at least, over the course of this whole series, but immediately that opening sequence just, it gives you such a different kind of feeling from this game, you know? It's, I mentioned that I think Silent Hill, Pinball Machine, nothing unusual. I think that Silent Hill is actually the better horror series, and I just want to clarify what I mean by that. I enjoy the Resident Evil games more. I think the games themselves, as games, are a lot more fun. But I think Silent Hill is a much better horror series. As in, the scares here, how this game makes you feel, is way more kind of... It's difficult to explain, but I think this game taps into something a little bit more deadly than just, oh god, a zombie, you know? you get a very different kind of feel from this game. I mean, I always... oh man, I love those health drinks. Flashlight, take it? Absolutely. I'll take all of this stuff. Take all... Also, I'm very, wary of that. I don't think a copper would just give you a gun just out the blue. I don't think that would ever happen. I think they'd probably take you with them, but there you go. There's a residential area map. Take it, absolutely. Oh, crap. What the hell was that? I saw something. But yeah, you get a very different feel from this game. Someday, someone may experience these bizarre events. Hopefully, they will find my notes useful. And this is a great way to set up a save point. It's kind of like a typewriter, except the typewriter is not explained that much. Alright. Yeah, so we're into it already. But yeah, the example I always use of the Resident Evil game that affected me the most when I was little was Resident Evil 3, and that was because of the Nemesis. And we've talked about it before in that series that I did. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But I hope one of the points I got across from that series is, what's scary about the Nemesis exactly? What is it that makes him something to be feared? Is it the way he looks? Is it his size? Is it the fact that he shoots rockets at you and, with his big whoosh, his tentacle thing, all up in you, where you don't want it to be? Is that what's scary? I don't think it is. Because when you're past that, initial kind of shock of, oh god, the Nemesis just jumped through a window and now he's chasing me. Once you're past that, you're kind of okay, you just kind of deal with it. You run away or you fight, whatever it is you choose to do, It's the initial kind of bam scare that gets you. It's the jump scare that gets you. But I don't think that's actually, the core of it. I actually, what's scarier in that game than seeing the Nemesis? It's not seeing the Nemesis. It's knowing the fact that at any point he could just leap out and start chasing you. It's when you can't see him. It's the fear of him showing up. It's the knowledge that he's out there somewhere hunting you. That's what's scary about it. And I think that kind of feeling, the feeling of the unknown, the feeling of what's behind the next corner, of something's not quite right here, that uneasy, unsettling, it's in your stomach, it's deep down inside you, something's wrong here. That's what Silent Hill does, and it does it kind of all the way through. A radio seems broken, can't hear anything. Or it does it, most of the way through. Where's my inventory, by the way? Oh, it's select. Okay, then. Oh, we're just going to straight up get the gun out. I mean, from what I remember, I was pretty good for ammo for the majority of this game. Only towards the end did I kind of start losing it a little bit. Alright, so squares run. Have we got a quick turn? We've spent a lot of time in here, but I just wanted to get that opening point out. But that opening sequence, I think, really exemplifies that kind of uneasy feeling, And get used to that noise. We're going to be hearing a lot of it.
What's going on with that radio?
Somebody's busting in. Give me the radio. Give me the radio. Oh god, I'll worry about the radio later. I have more important stuff to do. Oh god. Holy. Why did both windows smash? How do I aim? That's a good question. Oh, there we go. Crap. Crap. Controls here are not, exactly doing me any favors. Get down. Get out of the sky.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
This is very real, Harry. But it's okay, because I got my 9mm on me. That's good. Nothing can touch me as long as I got my 9mm. There's a pocket radio, take it. Well, I guess I bet I had to. And I guess we better get the hell out of here. But yeah, that opening sequence, I mean, I expressed sort of initial shock. I didn't remember how quickly you're just kind of thrown in. Immediately, you don't know really what's going on. It's like, I got to find my daughter. No idea where to go, what to do. You're chasing after her. All of a sudden, It gets darker, you've got those camera angles, very kind of jarring camera angles. If you're used to, especially because Resident Evil came out before this, and you're probably going to be like used to playing that, I guess, used to the fixed angles rather than that kind of weird, in that hallway where it kind of tracks you a little bit. You know, it's very kind of jarring, then all of a sudden it gets darker, the music builds up, the tension builds up, things change, there's blood, everything is just, it's like, what the hell is going on? I guess I'll check that alley again. Ah, it's a beautiful map. We're going to get very used to this map as well, because we're going to be seeing probably more of this than anything else. Tell you that right now. So here we are, out on the open road. Maybe we should stay on the path. But yeah, you know, Resident Evil is kind of... You think of Resi 2 and 3, both start you off in like, oh god, zombies everywhere, everybody's trying to kill you. This... There's nothing. You know? It's almost peaceful. Except for the feeling deep down in your gut that something is wrong. What is the map screen then? Triangle. Alright. And we're immediately going the wrong way. Okay then, let's go this way. So yeah, there's a lot... There's different... Whilst it looks the same on the surface, especially with the controls as well, it is very different. There are some handgun bullets, take them. Absolutely. I'll take those as well. And we have to manual reload, yes? Yes. But at least it's super quick. I'm already like nearly dead. Great. That's good. No parking anytime. Never park here. Why would you want to? Where's that cop as well? Imagine living in the next town over. Imagine living next to Silent Hill. Living in Silent Hill is pretty bad. Living next to Silent Hill is even worse. It's like, oh god, there's, you know, there's always something going on. At least if you're in the situation, maybe you're doing something to deal with it. But, you know, just living next to it, it's like, I don't want to say anything, but there's some fucked up shit going on there. I gotta live with that. I gotta look at that every day when I drive through. Alright, where's this map? Where am I going? Okay, so we gotta go down here. And you can't see anything. I mean, this fog kind of thing that's going on. This guy is, you know, it's a very famous kind of trope of the Silent Hill series. Oh god, we can hear it. We can hear the radio going off already. It's a very famous trope of the Silent Hill series. You know, a lot people. You always hear that this whole fog thing is a limitation. You know, just because it was the old days, it was PlayStation. You couldn't do a lot with anything. You know, I couldn't confirm or deny how much truth there actually is in that. If it was a limitation, then my god, did they you know, stumble on something amazing? Because I think this whole fog thing just, it completely adds to that whole thing we've been talking about, that whole feeling of uneasiness at what is around the next corner kind of thing. I'm also not going to fight anything if I can help it. Because why would I want to do that? Beware of dog, yeah, you're telling me. That sign's on the wrong side of the gate. We're back here already. And you don't have a lot to go on in this game, really. These are the camera angles that I'm talking about. Yeah, you never really have a lot to go on. It's normally just, you got one lead. You got one place that you gotta be, and that's it. God help you if you miss it as well. Oh, we are just getting some 9mm bullets all up in here. This is beautiful. Generous. Oh, we are not getting through there. To school.
Is it the Cheryl sketchbook? She's at the school.
See what I mean? One lead. Alleyway. School. Whatever the hell's next. But yeah, the fog, it kind of became a bit of a trope of Silent Hill. As did so many things, really. I think... I mean, again, we will be talking a lot about this over the course of the whole series, but I think Silent Hill kind of fell victim to its own conventions, really, in the end. Sketchbook cover in this picture, it's me. Is it, though? Does it really look... I mean, you're not doing yourself a lot of justice there, Harry. Come on. You know, get a bit of self-esteem. Oh, the first picture Cheryl drew in a sketchbook I gave her on her 5th birthday. Okay, then fair enough. She must have mentioned prior to... Oh god, I didn't want to check it again. It's me, blah blah blah. Good. But yeah, it kind of fell victim to its own tropes. You know, it reused a lot of its ideas. Silent Hill kind of fell by the wayside a little bit as far as a horror series goes. I think the popularity sort of steadily declined. It's only really recently because of, you know, as we've said, because of Silent Hill's coming up that anyone is even interested in this anymore. Which is a shame, really. But I guess when you got something that's so popular, again, it's... I think... Oh god, that was way too close. I think it's, you know, it's kind of the same with Resident Evil. You know, we're playing Resident Evil 5 at the moment, and I think that does exactly the same thing, you know. It tries to be Resident Evil 4, and I think maybe, you know, it shouldn't... It blatantly shouldn't have, you know. It shouldn't have taken so many things from its own previous games. You know, it's... especially for long, and not so much for new fans, I guess. If you're playing something like Silent Hill Downpour and that's the first one you played, you might think, well, this is a, you know, it's a decent horror-ish experience. But for long-running fans, you know, you're gonna be like, well, I don't know about this, you know. And I don't think I don't want to talk too much about the movies, but I don't think the movies helped. Oh man, Sean Bean dies in everything. And the only thing where he plays a character where he probably should die, and he lives. You know, it's like, what the hell? You're just messing with his rep there. Okay, we're taking a bit of a zigzag approach to this. I'm not sure of the exact route. We've just got to... You just got to kind of make it up as you go along. Oh god, we've hit our first dead end. Oh my god. What are these? Seriously, Harry, maybe you should check. Oh, here we go. Doghouse, Levin Street. Thanks for that. Was that Cheryl as well, or not? She's at the doghouse on Levin Street. Where is Levin Street? Let's just check that out. Levin Street is... Oh, we just passed it. Okay, well, let's go back to Levin Street then. Check the doggy house. Gosh darn zombie dogs. Why do they have to be in everything? Why do the dogs never survive? Come on. Dogs should be immune to all this shit. Let's make that a trope, can we, please? Wait, is Levin Street all the way down? Because it might be at the end. Oh, it is. I was going to say, because I didn't see any doghouse. Pretty sure it's... Oh, God. Oh, come on. It just sideswiped me. That was like a drive-by. Come on. What the hell? Oh, God. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't want to waste... Jeez, we'll zigzag. We'll just serpentine this shit. Oh god, it's useless. We're being tailed here. Oh god, already? Really? Oh, we can't get in there. Oh god, I'm being mauled here. Just being mauled. Alright, let's, actually can't get this way, so we're just gonna have to take a massive detour, I guess. Get used to a lot of this. There are too many to everyone. I love that this place is a dog-friendly town, but this is too many. This is just too many. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Alrighty, well, I gotta pause it for now, guys. But thank you very, very much for watching this opening episode of Silent Hill. And I hope you're excited for this series, and I do hope to see you all in the next part, guys. I will see you in a bit. Oh, God. See you later. Damn dogs.